Well, look, I don't know if, I guess I'll make it official, but it's like I've been talking about it the whole preseason.
Barkley stole your stuff last night.
I don't. Surprise, surprise! I don't think the Warriors are going to win it this year. I said this. They have last dance feel. I know that the last dance they won it that year. The Bulls. The tea leaves to me. I'm seeing and smelling some agendas. Man. I think the fact that Poole and Wiggins got paid absolutely means something. I think that there could be a little bit of a generational issue going on with the Warriors. They got 4 or 5 young players. They got 4 or 5 champions, and they're all about 10 years apart, some more than that. They got to figure out how to blend those personalities, and then the Warriors' older guys have to show these younger guys how to be champions, and they're still really, really, really young, and that's going to be really, really hard. I think there's something going on with Draymond Green and his future with the Warriors. I think something might be going on with Klay Thompson and his confidence level and maybe his future. So are the Warriors going to win their share of games? Of course. And could I be wrong? Of course I could be wrong. But it's just smelling to me, Goo, like a season where these things are going to continue to happen, and it's tough to end those years in a great place.
Okay, listen. And I could say, you know what, Stoney, last year you were wrong. Or a lot of people that didn't think this team could get back to the championship form, they did. And I'm not being a homer with this. If you still got Stephen Curry with the juice that I still think he has left, this is not over. And this is what we see from the champs. And you just cited the Rams. And I believe in every locker room, especially what the Warriors are trying to do, their agendas. And that doesn't mean it's a bad thing all the time. But I'm watching Draymond Green play with reckless abandon. And I never said on the court he would half-ass anything. But I can't read his mind and tell you what's got him motivated, but he's out there going 110 miles an hour. And Klay, you know what? I am concerned from this standpoint. He may never get back to the heights or what he was, but he's getting the opportunity to do it. And the fact that he didn't play ball, pick up, or what have you, okay, there's a little rust, the minute restriction. But last night it was odd to me, and I said, talk that talk, is he's playing against himself now, his mind. And he's watching Wiggins, and he's watching Poole have success. So I don't know if something's going on upstairs, but he's going to get the opportunity to work it out. But I'm not ready to say this, the youngsters, as they identify their role and they find out what they're going to be moving forward, can't get it done. So, Stoney, I'm not, and you didn't tell me I am, I'm not panicked, but I know last year when they weren't champs, they came out the chute 10-2, 18-2 or whatever. It was defense. That Christmas game against Phoenix on the road, it was defense. That was their identity. I don't know what their identity now is in regard to that second unit that concerns me. But the first unit is not off the hook because you set the tone and start the game, and you were part of letting the Kings come back in the second half. So it'll be interesting. It'll be different, but they still got the chef, Dre, and Klay will work it out.
888-957-9570. Warriors 2-2 to start the season. Remember, they started 18-2 last year.
Man,
we know it's early. We've watched championship teams play before.
Yeah,
and I'm just my thing is I'm just seeing some of what's going on. And by the way, when I say last dance, let me be clear. I'm just saying I think this is the last run for the big three.
Okay,
Steph's not going anywhere.
No,
but to me, there's two ways to look at it. If Steph's here, everything's fine.
Yeah.
But I'll look at it that if and when somebody else leaves, be it Draymond or Klay, maybe most specifically Draymond, that will mark in some ways the end of this
that's
group.
Real.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a run.
I think this is the last run for this group, this big three.